Hello, welcome back on another episode on Imani's Way podcast. I know you have been dying to see this face again. Oh my God, Imani, you're so sexy. Where you been? What are you doing? Anyway, I just want to catch everyone up a little bit on my life. So I recently started this thing called 75 Hard Challenge. I'm pretty sure a lot of you heard about it. Maybe some completed it. Maybe some attempted it. Either way, I just want to let you know it is hard. Some of the 75 Hard Challenge rules are 2 45-minute workouts, whole foods, and no alcohol. Yes, I said it. No alcohol. That's probably the main thing that people think about when they hear it.
No alcohol? 75 days? Are you crazy?
Maybe I am. So here's what 75 days means to me. 75 days of consistency, 75 days of discipline, 75 days of changing your mindset, 75 days of pouring into yourself. I'm doing the work internally and externally. A transformation isn't just about how you look, but also how you think and feel. Life is all about balance. I know many people hear me say this all the time. Where I got that quote from is my cousin who passed away. He had it tattooed on the side of his neck, and that intrigued me. Like, what does that mean? My interpretation of it is, life is all about balance, and sometimes you need to do certain things to restore that balance. During this journey of cutting alcohol out of my life for these 2.5 months, I got asked so many questions, and I'm here to answer some of them. First question is,
Isn't it hard? You're surrounded by it all the time. Don't you feel pressured when you're a bartender?
my honest answer is no. I think it depends on the type of person you are, and it also depends with time. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you that I haven't attempted to do this trial and error till I got to the point that I am today. I have a tunnel vision, and when I have a goal, there's nothing and no one that will stand in my way. No one can peer pressure me to do anything. No one can influence me to do anything. Hell, I'm the influencer.
I know that's right.
So when you have a strong willpower, I think that nothing can really get in your way. It's all mental at the end of the day. Once your mind is right, you're going through that door that you want it to go through. The more everyone is doing a certain thing, the more I want to do the opposite. I love to challenge myself. However, if you're looking for a way to cut alcohol out of your life, whether it's 2 weeks, 30 days, 75 days, if you're making it a short-term goal, or you want to do a sober living, this is a judgment-free zone, and I'm going to help you how to navigate. Here are some steps that help me where I can get to a place to do it cold turkey. Step 1, prioritize fitness. There are so many classes out there, yoga, Pilates, boxing, so many things that can get your mind focused and rewire your brain. You'll eventually meet people with the same goal as you, and that will help you stay on track with not prioritizing alcohol. Get a hobby, maybe something you never really paid attention to, but you're really good at, like sewing, painting. Maybe you like to sing on your spare time, maybe even reading. Surround yourself with people who make you laugh and enjoy your time without alcohol. The hardest part about social gatherings is being in a space where everyone is drinking and you're not. Here are some little steps. Go to that concert and don't drink. Enjoy yourself. Put one foot in front of the other. Go to karaoke night and get yourself a mocktail. The worst part about not drinking is being around people empty-handed. So just fill that void with something non-alcoholic. My preference that I made up myself is muddled jalapenos, seltzer water, lime juice, and just a hint of agave. That tastes like a spicy margarita to me. I've tried alcohol-free champagne, Heineken Zero, Stella Zero. They taste just like alcohol. Sometimes I don't even see the difference. It fools everyone when I'm around because they just see something in my hand, they think it's an alcoholic beverage, and I'm not singled out the whole night. I did this challenge to prove to myself that I can do it. I'm surrounded by it all the time since I'm a bartender. It's literally in my face 24/7. It's everywhere I go. It's literally free for me. And the fact that I can do that and be around it and still say no, that means so much to myself. I don't care how it's perceived to the world. I did this for me because I honestly believe your word is your everything. Who you are as a person, if you keep your word, you're an honest person and you're someone well trusted. So if I can't keep my word to myself, how could I ever keep my word to somebody else? It starts with you. I've had so many great conversations with people while I bartend. You don't understand how many people want to cut out alcohol out of their life. They don't know how, they don't know where to start. But I sit there and I talk to them and I help them. But I had this one encounter while I was working. It was a group of guys. They all were ordering shots, drinks after drinks, but there was this one guy who just wanted a soda. So after I brought over the round of shots to the table, I said to him, I'm like, oh, you're not drinking? And his reaction to me was like, he looked nervous, like as if he was waiting for me to say something that was like rude or like, you know, make fun of him a little. But I just looked at him and I was like, oh, I was just asking because I'm 30 days alcohol free. Once I said that, I saw his face light up and he was like, congratulations, I'm 3 years sober. That took me aback because you just never know. And the type of person that I used to be, I considered myself ignorant. I would have probably made fun of him. I would have probably been like, oh, if you weren't drinking, like, oh, party pooper, lame, loser. That was so ignorant of me because, to be honest, if you can sit in a room full of people drinking, sit at a dinner table drinking and not be tempted and not feel out of place or uncomfortable, you're just literally enjoying yourself, you're the coolest person at that table. You're a fucking winner. You know, and for me to think that like you were lame because you weren't drinking with the rest of the crowd is lame of me, to be honest. You know how much self-control that takes? That's honorable. We as a whole have to stop using alcohol as a crutch. It's always good to take a step back to recharge, redirect, and refocus. I've learned so much about myself during this journey. Alcohol is used as a masking tool. You go to a party and you're drinking. You have confidence to go up to that girl. You have confidence to go dance. How are you when you're sober? Can you do the same when you're sober? Can you walk with your head held high when you're sober? Do you have that self-confidence? Or do you hold your crutch and use alcohol to do those things that you should normally be doing? You should normally feel like, I could walk up to that girl, or I could dance a little bit. You shouldn't need alcohol to break out that shell, because that's not the real you. Do you even know who the real you is? You know, people with low self-esteem, they use alcohol to probably feel more fun or like feel like they fit in. Or people who have social anxiety, you know, they use alcohol to feel like they can be in a public place and feel normal. Or people who are going through something, they use alcohol to numb the pain and just feel numb for a little, but that's not how it works. We should stop using alcohol to escape, because when you get sober, that thing you're trying to escape from hits you 30 times harder and with a hangover. Imagine that. You're going through something hard and then on top of that, you got a hangover. That's the worst. That's the worst. Especially after 25, them hangovers are hard to come back from. It feels like someone got in their truck and ran you over and then reversed. The real problem is when you use alcohol to distract yourself or to become an alter ego like people do. They make names for themselves. It gets harder to figure out who you are. That's what makes this journey beautiful, because I'm learning how to show up without hiding behind a drink and being my true authentic self. Some things I used to do that were very cringy while I drank, which probably other people do as well. I used to take pictures of a bunch of shots and be like, number, question mark, asking for attention. Like, that is so cringe. Or when you post all your alcohol that you've bought and be like, help, why are you wanting attention so bad? Like, it's just like you want people to see what you're doing. And also what I've learned is Instagram is very performative. It's like lights, camera, action, put on a show. It shows only your highlights, not what you went through before that drink. You're probably crying your eyes out over that heartbreak, and you went to drink with your girls thinking like, oh, I'll show him, right? He dumped me. No, girl. The biggest and best way to show somebody that you glowed up is getting in that gym, getting your mind right, getting your bag better, bigger and better. Don't let your homegirl drag you out to the club and think that, oh yeah, that's how I'm gonna get him back, you know, Don Julio. No, girl. You're just digging yourself in a deeper hole that you're not going to be able to get out of. And I think that's what this culture and society has done to all of us. They think like, oh, the more I go out and I show Instagram that I bought 2 bottles and 3 bottles, that like I'm lit. Mind you, behind the scenes, you probably got $5. Your credit card is an overdraft. You know, you got late fees. You haven't paid your rent. Because Instagram sees that you're winning, you think you're winning. And that's all a lie. It's, you always want to show people that you're outside and you're doing this and you're doing that. Stop living for other people. You're a different person in everyone's story, right? In some people's story, I might be the villain. In some people's story, I might be the bestest friend you've ever had. But it's not my job to correct everyone's version of me and everyone's story. Because the moment I keep caring about how you view me and what you think of me is the moment that I start living for other people. So just keep doing you. Live a private life. Not everything needs to be broadcasted. Not all your accomplishments needs to be posted. All your winnings. Stop posting things so other people can congratulate you. Everything starts with you first. And if you want, this is not to come at anybody and be like, everyone should stop drinking. I think that everyone should just take a break. Just remember, this is a judgment-free zone. Whether you want to stop drinking for 2 weeks, 30 days, it doesn't matter. But everyone should give it a shot. Take a step back to redirect and reach your goals. Thank you. That's all I want to say on this episode of Imani's Way podcast. Thank you. Okay, that's it. I think I said everything I need to fucking say.